Let me know if you guys can hear me, see me, and all of that good stuff. It is what it is at this point. I don't know what was going on with the internet. It just bugged out on me, but we are still here, able to talk to you guys in these fashions. Really appreciate everybody for jumping in. Thank you guys also for being part of the episode earlier. I've been trying to figure this thing out, building the plane while it's in the air, and everybody knows it's a hard, difficult task, especially being a Cowboy fan at this point and losing the way we lost in that season opener. Not able to see your comments right now, but as we try to get this thing uploaded, let me know. Give me a thumbs up if you guys can hear me and see me while I try to figure this out. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. It's crazy, baby. One way or another, that's how we get this thing going. I don't know what's going on with my computer in the back, though. It's just crazy right now. Let me see what we got over here. Almost there. Yeah. It's crazy right now. Let me see if I can get this thing going. It's literally, it's giving me the runaround right now. Fighting through everything to get this thing back up. What's going on with that internet? Yep. At least it's back up over here there. Yep, so here we go right here. Yep. Got 11 people over here, okay. No, Alexa, I don't want to do no upgrade. I gotta do it that way. Y'all can see the chair, the thinking of the chair. We got Rob, man. Hey, this internet connection is kicking like Greg Zerline right now. It's kicking like Greg Zerline right now. That's what the internet is doing. Kicking like Greg Zerline. Right here. Almost finish it. Come on, come on. Almost finished. Appreciate y'all for jumping in. Appreciate you guys for being part of it. Here we go. I'm trying to set up so I can read your comments. Appreciate you for your patience. As you can see, the chair though, the chair's there, you know, so that means everything's good. All right, so now I gotta figure this one out. We building the plane while it's in the air. Somebody mad at me on my computer. Special teams tonight. Can't navigate like I want to though. Can't navigate like I want to. Oh, you guys missed me a little bit. I don't know if I can see my screen that far away, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. It's a little different. Got to do it for the rest of this show from my phone. Hey guys, come here, eat. Everybody, bring my laptop over here a little bit. Shout out to you, 1034. My computer lost connection about 3 times. I'm gonna try to re-upload it. So, what I'm gonna do is, I'm finish eating this chicken. I'm gonna tell you guys what I'm proud of this team about. And then we'll get up out of here. Not just do a regular recorded video. How about that? Let me know if you guys can hear me pretty well. Might have to turn my radio down in the background. Appreciate you. The law got the munches over there. Yeah. This meal would have been better if we would have won. But that last play, Christopher Godwin, he had God and the officials on his side because he pushed the hell out of Jordan Lewis. He was robbed. I would want the coach or somebody off of their staff to get a fine for talking about how egregious that play was, by the way. They need to have somebody to reach out to the aficionados and say, hey, we were hosed in that play just like we was hosed in the play last year when Michael Gallup supposedly pushed off on Jalen Ramsey. So at this point, somebody need to have a letter from the NFL stating that they missed out on that call. They need to have a letter from the NFL explaining why that call wasn't there, and also the unsportsmanlike conduct of taking the helmet off. Somebody need to reach out to the NFL and go over that one. Let me know if I'm wrong. So, at the end of the day, people are gonna go back and say, no, man, the Cowboys just lost, the Cowboys suck, what have you. When clearly, you can see that the player took his helmet off. That's unsportsmanlike conduct. That's an automatic first down. Now you move the ball. Now you up there at the 10-yard line. That was earlier. Also, with that particular play, at the end, that's offensive pass interference. Is that a 10-yard or 15-yard? That's 15-yard, right? That's 15-yard. Now that was more of a defined push-off than what we seen out of Michael Gallup when he's supposed to have that push-off. That chicken was good, baby. That chicken was good. So let me know if I'm wrong. Jason Lopez said they called everything but that play. Yeah, shout out to you, Jason Lopez. That's the Brady effect, where somebody need to go out there and call it out. I don't like the fact that some of these coaches bite their tongue so much. Hey, 105.3 The Fan, DallasCowboys.com. Can y'all please do Law Nation a favor and ask some good questions that'll rattle the fence a little bit, and ask Mike McCarthy why you didn't get pissed off at that play at the end. There's got to be a situation in a chance, whereas you got the billion-dollar owner of the organization, well, let's get him out there and pay that fine for you. But you got to speak out. At this point, one of the coaching staff got to speak out on the aficionados, and they can't be scared of getting that fine, whatever the NFL leave behind. Or one of the players They need to speak out on that because it's time out for all of the foolery, or as they say, tomfoolery, by the way. Now, the Buccaneers, they won. Yeah, you can't leave the game in the hands of the aficionados. But however, you got to be able to start crying over some of these things. Excuse me, but we seen a situation in a scenario where the New Orleans Saints, they cried about a call that they didn't get or what have you. Their whole city revolted. And then all of a sudden, we seen plays that's reviewable. We've seen plays to begin to get called in certain ways. So somehow, Dallas Cowboys organization, fandom, and everybody beyond need to reach out to the NFL and say, hey, can we get an explanation? I know we can't put toothpaste back in the tube, but somehow they're gonna have to. They're gonna have to figure this part out. They can't just be missing calls around here, and the game is won and lost. Now we know Vegas lost a lot of money because of spread, and they kind of got it back because, neither here nor there, the spread worked in favor or less in favor because of the closeness of the game. But dog it, they gonna have to iron those things out, Cowboy Nation. They do. Somebody need to call these things out. Orange County, baby, appreciate you. Bama fan says Mike McCarthy is trash. I feel you, Bama fan. I feel you, man. Don says you can't expect the refs to help you out. But here's the thing. You got to expect for the ref to call it fair and balanced. You can't sit here and tell me that last drive that the Cowboys got 3 points out of, that they was trying to hose them on that. Every time you look up, there was a holding call. Newsflash, you can call holding call on every play. But it wasn't the same for the opposing team. It's like, okay, we're going to all climb this hill, but you, since you the Cowboys, you got a 40-pound barrel that you got to pull. No. And then you say, well, it's the same hill, but I'm pulling 40 pounds. Everybody else running up the hill freely. You got to call it fair and balanced. So if you're going to call holding call a tic-tac, knick-knack, paddywhack, give your dog a bone type of play on the Cowboys, let's do it on the opposite side too. There was holding left and right on our edge, guys. And of course, we need to create pressure inside. We wasn't getting no pressure on the inside, by the way. But you got to call this thing fair and balanced. You do. Really appreciate everybody. Bad calls were made, many mistakes. Yeah, Toby, yeah. Shout out to you, man, for the 99 stars, Toby. Appreciate you. Lord, why weren't we playing Kennedy? Shout out to Barry Church. We had him on the show. Shout out to the Final Word. Shout out to my dog, Boss Cowboy, and as well as the OC. We had Barry Church in Big Game James. We had Barry Church on the show, and he said, watch, week 1, you probably won't even see Maurice Kennedy. Now, I could think of a plethora of cornerbacks that we can put out there instead of Anthony Brown. And, excuse me, I don't care what nobody say. We was out there in training camp. We was out there. That's why we pay our hard-earned money to get out there so it won't be no bullsugar stuff that's floating around. We saw with our natural eyes that Johnny Dixon blazed up Anthony Brown. We saw Osiris Mitchell blazed up Anthony Brown. Excuse me. Can you guys tell me where those guys were drafted at? So you mean to tell me that Benjamin DiNucci can pass the ball on whatever side Anthony Brown is on? Oh, not just him. Gary Gilbert, Cooper Rush. He get burned left and right. I'm talking about Anthony Brown, and he's your starter? You mean to tell me that Nashawn Wright couldn't have been out there and get him some valuable reps? It's time out. Look, we can cast our tent on Anthony Brown. It's over with, baby. He ain't getting no better. He is the same guy. Matter of fact, he got worse over the course of the years. Anthony Brown should not be on this team. Anthony Brown should be out there working for what Brown could do for you. UPS, or go to another team. Maybe we can give him over to the Eagles. Maybe he can go over there to another team, maybe like the Giants or somebody. Let's not keep him over here on Cowboys land. There's no way you can paint a picture and say, well, Anthony Brown is one of our solid DBs. No. If I had my shame button, I'll be pressing shame. Oh my goodness, Anthony Boo Boo Brown. I see you, Don. I see you. Yeah. Zeke did great. Zeke did great picking up linebackers and pass pro. King, you're right. Yeah, he did his job. Ezekiel did his job. He did a good job. I don't know about CJ Goodwin, but out there in coverage. But Anthony Brown was terrible, man. Yeah. Activate the Nucci. No. Yeah, Mike. Appreciate you, man. If I was able to, I would tell Anthony Brown to lean forward just a little bit. No. Lean forward all the way and slap him to the shadow realm or to the afterlife. But Cowboy Nation, it's weird for me doing it like this. I really appreciate you guys. Stay tuned for another video upload. We're going to get this thing going one way or another. Appreciate everybody who stayed with me for all of those episodes and got a chance to go back and forth over this and go back and forth over that. I really appreciate you guys. Let's continue to grind and shine. It's been my time. I really thank you all for yours. And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best. Stay tuned. Got to do a quick 5 to 10 minute video on the IG. But I appreciate everybody. If you're on my IG page, jump over there. Let's go, Cowboy Nation. We out one way or another. Peace. If I can cut this thing off. There we go. Cut off.